Hello children, good morning all of you. We have stopped your English class after question answers, I hope. So, I did not do any exercises in the textbook. I did not do any textbooks from the textbook. Only question answers part I did, and I gave you the textbook passage, comprehension passage. That's why now I am going to explain you the textbook exercises which are based on the topic present continuous tense and past continuous tense. Huh? Present continuous tense and past continuous tense. So our topic for today is present continuous tense and past continuous tense. As far as I am concerned, I have given you only question answers and textbook passage writing, right? So text how to read the passage and answer the given questions you have practiced. I gave in your what to say slip test. I mean worksheet. Okay. So today what I am going to do in your textbook on page number I already taught you occasion poem. Stopping the exercises, I taught occasion poem and asked you to write. And today, why? Because in one day I could have not taught you all that. That's why. And next I had to start with English class for 5th class. That's why I couldn't teach you the exercises which I am going to teach now. Understand? Please be seated with your textbook and open the textbook on page number 77, then 78. So, here we are doing the present continuous tense, exercise A and exercise B. Understand? So, before going to this, let me teach you how to use and when to use the present continuous tense and past continuous tense. So, first coming to the present continuous tense. We have already learnt simple present tense, simple past tense. And now we are going to do with present continuous tense and past continuous tense. Next type of verbs usage in our sentences. So, present continuous tense when to use is our point for today's class. See, we can use present continuous tense when we are talking about the work which is being done at present, at this moment. Then we are using present continuous tense. Raju is reading a book. Now he is reading. I am teaching you now. I am teaching the exercises to you. You are looking into the book when I am teaching. My father is going to the office. My mother is cooking dinner now. Lunch now, you can say. Okay. In this way, when the at present, at the given time, at the present time, what is happening, you are going to express it using ing form with the auxiliaries. What are auxiliaries? Auxiliaries are the helping verbs which help the main verb to form the tense of the sentence. For example, is, was, are, were, am, will, can, etc. Would, could, etc. I am doing my homework. I doing my homework At present, when you are doing the homework, you say, I am doing my homework. If you say, I doing my homework, it cannot be correct at all. Raju is sharing my textbook. You can say. You don't say Raju sharing my textbook. So this is being a very, very small, minute word in your sentence makes a lot of sense, without which you cannot even make the sentence meaningful. That's why they are called helping verbs. These helping verbs is are, where, am, will, have, has, had. All these help the main verb to form their tense. Here, when we are talking about present continuous tense and past continuous tense, in present continuous tense, for first person, I plus am, we are using am. First person case, okay? When you are talking in English, always grammar, we have three persons. First person, second person and the third person. When we are talking about the first person, it refers to I, one who is speaking, or we, the group of people who are taking part in the discussion, we. In these cases, when you are using I, you have to use the helping verb am. I am teaching you now. I am teaching grammar to you. Okay. We, if you are using we, or you are using when in present continuous tense, when you are talking about present continuous tense for first person, we are playing football. Okay, we are playing football. We are playing football, you can say, which is happening now, taking place now. The action is happening now, is taking place at present, at this moment. When the action takes place at the present moment, we use present continuous tense. So, in present continuous tense, what helping verb is used with the first person, I and we? For I, we use am plus ing, and for we use are plus ing. When it comes to the second person is one who is listening to you. Only you in singular or plural form. We use only you are plus any V1 verb with ing. You are talking very much in the class. You are not listening to me properly. You are taking interest in nonsensical things. You are showing the book to your friend. Don't do it like that. Okay, only you is the second person's place. It can be in first in singular form or even in plural form. It stands the same here. With it, we are using are plus V1. V1 means original form of the verb which doesn't have anything. No S, no ED, nothing. In that case, what we are doing? We are adding ing to such a verb. Ask, asking. Talk, talking. Play, playing. Listen, listening. Give, giving. Understand? In this way. Whatever may be the tense we are using, but ing form we need for making the continuous tense, that is short. So, when the question comes with third person, what are third person? He, she, it, and they. We are talking only about the present continuous tense. Forget about past continuous tense now for a moment. Okay, he, she, it are or any name in singular form or plural form, that comes under third person's place. Who are called third person? About who we are talking. They are not taking part in our discussion. We are talking. Suppose I am talking, you are listening. Your mother is not taking part in our discussion. Our video classes are going on, so you are sitting at home. Your mother may be sitting on the chair along with you, but she is not taking part in the process of this learning or teaching. I am teaching, you are learning, right? So, I am the first person, you are the second person. I am talking, so I am first person. I am talking about some topic, I can say. What? About grammar, present continuous tense and past continuous tense. So I am a first person. And you are listening my class about what? Present continuous tense and past continuous tense. So you, sorry, you are the second person. Your mom who is sitting just beside you, she is not taking part in this. She is nowhere concerned with this teaching. Afterwards, she would check your books and all, right? So she is the third person. So she, mom, your friend, aunt, uncle, whoever, they all come in third person's place. So he is doing his homework. She is listening to the music. It is flying very high. They are walking, going for a walk. They are joining the new laughing club. In this way, we use in present continuous tense. When we are, this is first case, children. One more case is there when we are using present continuous tense. Okay? So, what here we are going to do? We are adding is plus ing when we are talking about the action going on just at present moment. Not 5 minutes ago or not 5 minutes afterwards. I will come to that point also later. Okay, when we are talking about the thing which is just going on now at present, we use present continuous tense. Whatever may be the person, maybe the first person, second person or third person. Only thing, take care of the helping words. What? For first person we are using am plus ing form of verb. If we are using we in first person place, we plus are plus ing form of verb. Then second person's place, you plus are plus ing form of verb. Third person's place, he, she, it or Amit, Raju, Rohan, any name you take. Or Raju and Rohan together you can take. Or they, some people, my relatives, like that, any plural form you take. They all together come under third person's place. If it is singular, you are using is plus V1 ing. V1 means original form of the verb, root form of the verb. Then when we are using they or any plural form in present continuous tense, we are using R plus ing. R plus ing form. This is one case. What is the case? When our action shows that the action is going on at present, just in front of us, then we are using present continuous tense. Then what is the second case when we use present continuous tense? Second case is, children, when we are talking about the thing which is in progress at present, though it is not happening in front of you, in front of your eyes, it is not happening, but this process is in the progress. So it is called progressive form also, progressive tense also we can call it. Suppose Raju is learning music. Your friend Raju, he is learning music. means he is not learning at present. Now, for example, you are attending your class at 10 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock in the morning on your video, right? That time your friend is not with you, he is not learning the music. As you are listening to my class, he must be also listening to the class. But it is this activity of learning music is in progress, means every day he goes to the music class. So you can say Raju is learning music. My friends are riding bicycle in the evening, means every day evening they do it. Understand? My father is attending the spoken English classes, you can say. My friend is going to the painting classes, you can say. Understand? In this way, in these two cases, first case is when you use present continuous tense, when you are talking about the happening or the action which is taking place right now just in front of you. And second case is when you are talking about the things which are in progress. We are writing our exams on March 3rd. For example, it is not sure thing. Just I am giving an example. We are going to our village on Sunday. We are visiting our relatives on Saturday. We are watching the movie at night. Understand? It is not happening now in the morning when you are attending the class. But this takes place in coming time, I can say. But this will be in progress. Continuously it will be done in a continuous form. That is how when you are talking about the action which is in progress, happening somewhere in the nearby time, you use present continuous tense, right? Two cases. First case is to refer to the things which are happening at present in front of you. Second case when you are talking about the things which are happening in the nearby time or regularly. Understand? This is what. And what clue you have to remember when you use present continuous tense. Let me rub this past continuous tense. When you are using present continuous tense, if I is there, you are using am plus ing verb. V1 form of verb. Ask, asking. I am asking you to give your book, you can say. Ask plus asking, ing. Ask is root form of the verb which we call V1 form, and you are using ing. If it is we, you are using where plus V1 plus ing. Sorry, are present continuous tense we are talking. When he, she, it or any singular form, we are using V1 is plus V1 plus ing form of the verb. Understand? If it is plural, it can be the names singular plural form, or it can be the plural form of pronoun also. They, children, boys, girls, etc. You are using are plus ing form of V1 plus ing. Understand? This is when you are using present continuous tenses in both the cases. When you have to use this pattern, this is the pattern you have to follow for forming the sentences in present continuous tense. In which cases, when you are talking about the action which is happening right now at present in front of you, and in case, secondly, in case when you are talking about the action which is happening at nearby time or regularly it is happening. So this is about present continuous tense. Coming to the next, we talk about past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. Same way, in place of is we are using was. If I is there, in present tense you are using am, but here you are using was. I was reading the book when the bell rang. B1 plus ing in this way. Be plus were. Understand? Is becomes was for past tense. Present and past. Are becomes were. These are the only two options you have to follow. And plus V1 ing form. Understand? Whatever may be the noun form, maybe the pronoun, proper noun or common noun in singular form, you are using was for past tense with ing form. If it is plural form, in past tense, you are using were to frame past continuous tense. That is the simple thing you have to remember. Understand? If it is past tense, you are using was for singular form and were for plural form. I was watching the TV yesterday night. Understand? When you use, here also you are following two cases, children. One case is when you talk about the thing which had already which happened in the past in a continuous form, progressing form. Second case, when you are talking about the thing which happened, 1 minute, very in close time in the past. Okay. First thing, when you are talking about the thing which happened in progressive form in the past at the point of time. When we talk about the action that was going on for a period of time in the past, then we are using was. In second case, simple past tense to show that the action was already going on when another action takes place. Yeah, here this we use for past continuous tense. Understand? To show that the action was happening in the past. Second case, when you are using with simple past tense. When with simple past tense, already something is happening when the other action took place. For example, I was playing when my friend came to me. When my friend came to me or came to our house, whatever it is. Look here, was playing is past continuous tense. Came is simple past tense. Okay. So, what I said, when you are using past continuous tense, when you are saying about the thing which already happened, you are using past continuous. Now here you take one more little bit difficult it is to understand. See, when you are this work was already happening in the past when another action took place. What you are doing? You were playing. And what happened? Your friend came. You are not connected. Your friend, it is connected. This action is connected with your friend. When he came, but there is a close connection with the actions. You were playing and your friend came. Understand? So, when we use past continuous tense with the simple past tense verb, when we talk about the action which is already taking place when the other action happened. What already taking place? You were playing. That is already going on. And when it was going on, another action took place. When you are playing, another action took place. When you are doing some work, another work took place. What is it? When you were playing, what another action took place? Your friend came to your house. I was reading a book when the doorbell rang. My mother was cooking lunch when I asked for water. Your mother is already in the process of cooking food. What did you do? You asked for water that time. First thing in the process or in the progress was cooking food. Second, asking water. Asked water. Asked is simple past tense. Was cooking is past continuous tense. Understand? The baby was crying when her mother was not at home. Was is past tense. Veena was dancing when her mother called her. Was dancing. She was already going with that process of dancing. What happened that time? Second action in simple past tense. Mother called her. So in this way, in these two cases also we use past continuous tenses. So this is the explanation about the thing, and in your textbook on page number 77 and 78 you have some exercises related to this topic. You are going to do on your own, and I am going to post one small exercise of my own based on this topic, right? What you are doing? You are reading the questions, you are doing the answers in the textbook itself with a pencil. And I am going to post for you after my teaching is over. Under my video, you will be getting one small exercise based on this topic. Present continuous tense and past continuous tense. Okay, let me read the questions. So what is the first bit? A bit. Circle the correct options to complete these sentences. Yesterday means which tense? Present or past? Past tense. And the options given here are am playing and was playing. In the park when I saw a peacock on the road. So here two actions taking place. You were playing and you saw the peacock. Saw is simple past tense. Was playing is past continuous tense. Daniel is skating or was skating right now. Now means he is skating or was skating. You have to think and write. Then we will discuss the answers on Monday before going to the next topic. Gina and I were not talking to each other these days. These days means present days. So whether you will get were talking or are talking, you have to select. Are you reading or were you reading? Are you going or were you going to the science exhibition next week? Next week means past or present. You think and write. The Koshis are visiting or were visiting us this week. Present week. What option you will select? You tick it. He is eating or was eating dinner when we arrived. Second action took place in the past. Simple past tense. So what you will use? Is eating or was eating? You select. Second bit is complete these sentences using the present continuous tense or the past continuous tense forms of the verbs in the bracket. Only simple root verbs are given like go, run, travel, stay, do, talk, etc. Understand these things, how you are using are with ing or were with ing, is with ing or was with ing. You decide. Seeing the sentence mode of the sentence, tense of the sentence, you will understand. They are going to mall tonight means today night. Tonight means today night. So are going is so you have to use here. Go is given. So you have to use it with are plus ing. Dash you dash in the marathon tomorrow. It is also related to nearby present. Are you running in the marathon tomorrow? They dash when they got the news. Got related verb here, simple past tense. It is past, simple past tense. So your other things also should be in past tense. They were traveling when they got the news. Where is your cousin staying these days? These days means always present. Tonight, these days refer to present tense, nearby present tense. What are you doing outside my house? What were you doing outside my house? Yesterday. Yesterday means it refers to past tense. So, were is the right form of helping verb you have to use. Anjali dashed to Samara when she saw a spider on her shoulder. Saw is related simple past tense. So, your action in continuous tense also should be in past tense. So, Anjali was talking to Samara. Should be the correct way. So, here ends our class today, and anyways you are going to get the typed exercise on this topic, and these two exercises A and B, 77 and 78 page, you are doing on your own in the textbook itself, and we are going to discuss it. So here ends our class. Thank you.